Hi guys, this is the second video with regards to trip reports on DigitWeb. The first video did not cover all aspects because it was getting quite lengthy, so I thought I'd make a second video and just explain some of the other features you'll find on the DigitWeb trip report. So let's jump in there. There are four things I'd like to cover in this report, in this video, and that will be the replay of trips, the saving of routes, how to create trip types and how to manage them, and then obviously creating locations from your trip report. So here we are, the trip report view. This specific trip is 84 kilometers an hour at a maximum speed, so I'd like to replay that and see where he drove that speed. You click the little tick box here, there's a drop down menu, and you click play. Now this will take you to the route where you can see, if you zoom out on this map you'll see the whole route, but if you zoom in a bit, you'd like to replay that. So if you scroll down a bit, you'll see there's a speed representation graph, so you'll see where the maximum speed was visually. You can see it over there. You just grab this little slider bar here and you'll follow that line. There is your max speed at 84 kilometers an hour. It'll take you to that on the route. The route actually gets replayed while you drag this, and the timestamp updates, your speed updates, the distance travel updates, and then the lat long is there as well. You can see that where the max was. You can also use this little play button, and it actually does a replay for you, and you can pause it at any point and just pull the slider bar back. If you want to start from the beginning, it'll take your replay back to the beginning, and that is the replay of trips. Let's go back to trips. The next thing is saving of routes. So you might have a vehicle that drives the same route every day. We've got a lot of clients that's in the coal industry, and vehicles are supposed to stick to a specific route. You can select a route, say save as route. It'll pop up a quick route template where you can give it a name, say for instance coal route 1, coal route 1. Start time and stop time is if you want to specify this route is normally used in scheduling. We can just leave this blank, that's fine. Is this a round trip, yes or no? And it'll save the street name as you've got it there. This will also create locations, so you can say coal start 1, coal end 1, and then you add it. Now this will take you through to the routes where you'll be able to see there's your coal route, and when you click on the green one it'll actually show you where the route is. Save that route. It's a round trip, so it goes from coal 1 to coal end, and then it goes back to coal start. So that's automated route saving. So this you'll use a deviation alarm on so that the vehicle doesn't deviate from that route. Let's go back to trip reports. Next thing is trip types. You'll see as a column called trip types. So we'll jump into here, the quick settings of the vehicle is this little spanner over here, and here you'll see there you can set up a default operator. If there's no tag assigned to this, you can go and assign, you can create an operator and then assign them as a default operator. That means every trip that gets created, that default operator is assigned to that trip. Same thing is for trip types. You can have business or private, and you can set a default trip type. So every trip that gets created, there'll be a trip type and an operator. You can also, in the trip report, just right click in trip types, and you can unset the current one is set to business. You can unset it, or you can create a new trip type right out of here and allocate it to that specific trip type. The next thing is creating of locations. So as you can see, those locations we did earlier, goal end, goal start, this is obviously a route that's driven a lot. As soon as we created the locations by saving the route, they've now been populated to the report. But here is still a few that has not have a location allocated to them. You can literally just right click on it, create a new location, give it a name, goal 3, give it a color, let's make it red, and say OK. And after reprocessing, you will see now goal 3 has been filled in wherever goal 3 is allocated. And that's it, guys. Thanks very much.